bottom of the bottle, I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went it away. I'm f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, stop. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
Production in the mix with the commish, Nate.
Are you sick of me yet? Because it is me again. Welcome to OMFL Media Days. We've been streaming all day until Madden said, nay, no more. I'm turning off the servers. And we were like, what the F? What are we doing here, EA? Just shutting the servers down for a couple of hours. But we're back. We'll be back later tonight, so don't worry. I got two stud muffins here with me today. We got Mr. Denbrew of what should be the Cincinnati Bengals this cycle, and we got Mr. Raj of the Houston Texans. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Denbrew, we're going to get going with you, bud. Opening statements. Are we back in Cincinnati?
We are back in Cincinnati. Super excited to get back to the Bengals. LC, I think, has started a little trend by letting people swap in and out of their favorite teams, and back in Cincinnati, and super happy about it.
I'm pumped to see what you're going to do with those Bengals. Raj, you're back at it. The Houston Texans were rocking and rolling in Madden 25. Give me an opening statement about those Texans.
I'm a little perplexed. I looked at some ratings, and EA did me dirty. I mean, they took what was a stud middle linebacker in Christian Harris and moved him outside and made him like a 71 overall. That's going to be a bear to fix. I'm excited with Collins though. They made him X factor and gave him 94 speed. So and he's big. He's 6'4". So that's a nice bump. Got nothing on the D line though. So I got work to do.
Yeah, you and me both. Mine, I played a little bit today. Whew, that's going to be a tough rebuild. It's not going to be easy. Let's talk about the Texans in Madden 25. Just for those who don't know, how did the season, the cycle overall go for you, bud?
We ended up with the last two seasons, we made wild card appearances, which was strong. We ended up very happy with that. The final season could have been a little better, but I lost Stroud for like 5 weeks, so that kicked me in the teeth a little bit. But we're pretty excited with how things ended. Now we're just going to start over.
Mr. Denbrew, you took a break from your favorite team, the Bengals, and went over there to the Browns. And wasn't the prototypical cycle that we're used to from you? So for those who don't know, tell us how Madden 25 went for your Cleveland Browns. I always pause. I'm like, am I getting this one right?
Yeah, it didn't feel, even to me, like I did a whole lot. And then I took a quick peek back, and I won the division, I think, 3 times.
Oh, there
I had
you go.
6 playoff wins. Yeah, I mean, 6 playoff wins. I went to the AFC Championship twice, won it once. But it didn't feel right. It didn't feel like I played as well as I should have, or it was just a weird cycle for me altogether. Even though there was a lot of games I won, I think I gave away a lot of games. And that last season of the cycle, I got off to a horrendous start, and it kind of just put the exclamation point on the season for us, where it was just kind of disappointing as a cycle overall.
I want to talk about those Bengals. Since you're going back over there, you're going to have a lot of firepower to play with a little bit. What do you think you learned in Madden 25 coming back over to the Bengals that will help you in Madden 26?
Madden 25, the big thing was I never felt comfortable with the playbook. I in certain situations, I always second guessed, am I calling the right play here? What should I do here? And more times than not, that indecisiveness calling that play led to me making a bad decision in these crucial down and distance or just crucial parts of the game. So I've got to get in there, learn the playbook. The last couple of cycles, I spent way less time playing the game, preparing for the game than I did in previous cycles. And I think hopefully I'll be able to find some time and get back to it and dedicate a little bit more time. And it was just mass confusion every time I called a play, on a down and distance that I needed one, or inside the red zone. I was horrendous inside the red zone. So that's kind of what I learned, is it's on me to get better.
Mr. Raj, you had those Houston Texans humming at some points through Madden 25. So what are some of the things that you learned in Madden 25 about those Texans and that you can take with you into Madden 26?
Well, we figured out the passing system. That took a long time because that was a pain in the butt for a while. But I don't know how much good that's going to do me this year. I'm kind of starting from scratch because my old speedster wide receiver there, I think it's time for him to retire. He's 31, and it's
if you retire him, you better nominate him for a Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Famer.
Well, obviously, I mean he's right now he's second all time for receptions and touchdowns, only to Jerry Rice over 2 cycles. So do I bring him back for one more just to take the top spot, or? At 31, do I let him 31 and a $27 million cap number? Do I let him go?
What else do you think that you learn, especially on defense? Because I feel like you played really good defense that'll help you in Madden 26.
I got a little better with linebacker using, which helped me close down some run games. That was a huge thing for me because my reflexes are slow now. I'm old, and it doesn't, usually it doesn't pan out. I usually end up missing the spot, but I got a little better at it, and we're toying with some stuff, and it's working a little bit. So we'll see where we go from there.
Missing the spot is the story of my life, Raj. Let's talk about the identity of your team. When people talk about Raj, they know that big play is coming. You better get ready for it. It's going to be going your way several times a game. What's going to be the identity, the character for the Houston Texans in Madden 26?
Well, again, that all depends on, a lot of that depends on what decision I make with this import thing. If I decide to retire my speedster buddy there, then I'm going to have to learn how to play 3 yards in a cloud of dust kind of ball, because I don't have that game breaker until, we'll get one in the draft at some point, I'm sure, but is that going to be the first season? Is it the second? Who knows? Because you never know what's coming with these Madden drafts.
You absolutely
so I think a lot of our game plan, I'm kind of looking at it both ways. If I bring Brandon back, then we're going to play the way we've always played and just air it out and hope for the best. If I don't, then I'm going to have to do a lot of chain moving and longer sustained drives because those big plays just aren't going to be there from.
Yep. Dibru out here Uber driving, trying to get that platinum incentive ready to go here in the next season. Dibru, you're back in Cincinnati. You've got firepower absolutely everywhere, but you're also a guy that runs the ball really, really well and plays opportunistic defense. What's going to be the identity, the character of these Bengals in Madden 26?
we're going to let it fly. We're going to throw it. I'm going to struggle to hit 12 carries a game. Hopefully, we're going to throw it. We got Chase. We got Higgins. I'm bringing over a tight end I drafted in the last draft, and I believe I'm going to bring over the fast wide receiver that I for a second go. So the defense in Cincinnati is horrible. So we're going to try and outscore everybody. That's at least the early game plan.
A little while ago, you were talking about, third down or play calling, like intense situations.
Yeah.
You didn't even know really what we were doing. What are some of those things, a little bit more details that have to change, whether it's play calling or even team building, for you to be better in Madden 26?
Yeah, it really comes down to me, like, honing in on, my playbook better and getting those plays that I know at least give me a shot that I know really well, give me a shot to convert those third downs or give me a shot to score when I get into the red zone. A lot of my scoring either happened from me being able to run the ball in for a touchdown or these deep throws to, Njoku would get open on these deep plays, or that fast wide receiver that I had, he would get open on these deep plays. So a lot of times I would score quickly. And that was kind of made play calling easy for me. But when I got down into these critical situations or critical parts of the game, I didn't have anything to go to, and I just always felt uncomfortable in those situations, and it just led to disaster more time than it led to success. So most of the cycle, I threw more interceptions than I did touchdowns, and that's just dumb on my part. I didn't do the things I needed to do in order to set myself up for success. So I've got to get into the playbook. I've got to get a better grasp on it and find those plays that I can rely on in those critical situations.
Raj,
I have the weapons.
Yeah, you've got tons of weapons over
there.
Sorry. No, you're good.
I got tons of weapons. I got a good quarterback. So, yeah.
You're going to have to work that salary cap magic over there now, because you got some dudes making some money.
For sure.
And the AFC's had some power changing, so it's going to be interesting to see both of you in Madden 26. Raj, I want to talk about you and lessons that you learned. It feels like you unlocked a little something to at least take some steps into the playoffs. So what has to be different in Madden 26 for you to take even that next step, whether it's play calling or team building?
I've got to get better at that user linebacker spot, because the way that they have it tuned now, you can't user and get pressure unless you're on unless you've got a DT with 99 strength and 99 block shed. You're screwed. You're not going to user and get pressure. Now, I haven't played the new one, so I don't know how it's going to work. But from 25, you can't user and get pressure, so you got to get out there and where you can make a play. So I've got to get better at that. And like Timber just said, my offense is boom, big play. I gotta get better at making longer sustained drives, picking up those third downs instead of it being third down and 8 and me saying, well, you know what, screw this, we're going over the top because everybody's going to guard the sticks, so we're going to go over the top with it. That's may or may not, as it stands, that's probably not going to work because I don't have the personnel. Another thing that I saw quickly by going through, with the off-season stuff, I lost Tunsil, so I lost that anchor at left tackle. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt not just in the run game, but in the pass game too. That having that guy over there that's a difference maker. And they nerfed Anderson and Hunter a little bit. They took their last Madden, they were both X Factor coming in. Neither one of them have any abilities now at all. So my D-line is nerfed. I have nothing at defensive tackle. A long way to go. And no map to get there.
Well, last question for both of you, and then we're going to let Raj get back to yelling at squirrels and Denbrew get back to this Ubering session. Raj just looks like somebody that would yell at a squirrel, right? Like, get off my yard! Get off my fence! Throwing things at it. I don't know. I'm just being mean over here. I'm just picking. Raj, you mentioned a couple of guys there that I think have real potential for you to be impactful players. Who are the 3 guys that you're most excited to play with in Madden 25 or 26, and one word description of why?
Collins would be one. Size. Big guy, 6'4". Now he's got some speed. Maybe I can get some 50-50 balls there. So that's one. 2 obviously is Stroud, because that's the quarterback and that's my guy. And then 3, I don't really use her much. I don't use her corners or safeties, but Stingley is a favorite because he's locked down. I don't have to worry about him.
And he's an LSU Tiger, so I'm still waiting for Denbrew to cuss somebody out for cutting him off or blowing the horn at him. Like it's.
I just whispered an F word at somebody. So
I know you did. I heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Denbrew, who's your favorite 3 guys you can't wait?
And give him the salute.
my favorite thing when I'm driving, or one of my favorite is, what the fuck are you doing?
That happens all
came
day,
to mind
man.
when we were doing that.
Well, who's your favorite 3 F players that you want to play with for Cincinnati Madden 26?
That's what you asked me. Okay, yeah. So Jamar Chase, because he's a 99 overall, and he's an LSU Tiger. I'm pumped to play with Jamar. This rookie the Bengals drafted, his name's Shamar Stewart. I haven't seen his ratings. I'm about ready to go home and fire that up. I've heard that he's just screams athleticism, raw talent. So fired up to see what he can do rushing the passer. And then Joe Burrow. I mean, just because he's Joey B. I'm pumped to play with Burrow. I think he's a 97, what I saw the other day looking at ratings. So, yeah, fired up for Chase, Burrow, and one edge rusher.
That'll be fun. Are you both going to play tonight? It sounds like you're both going to be able to get home and fire this thing up.
I'm going to fire it up for a little bit. The Bengals come on at 7, so I'm going to watch a little bit of that for the first time in a while.
It does feel good.
Yeah.
It feels very similar, but it feels like it's been tweaked enough to feel really good, at least in like head-to-head online. We haven't played any franchise mode, which I know plays slightly different. So I think we're going to enjoy it. There's going to be it's different. There's some different aspects about it, but it doesn't feel like dramatically different. Well, I'm glad that you're going to have your favorite team back, and the Bengals can't wait to see what you do in your most dominant fashion as normal. And Raj, you're the most lovable big brother that we all have here, so everybody pulls for you every single season, and can't wait to see what you both do. And I'm lucky enough that I get to kind of work alongside both of you on the board and take care of the OMFL here. So I love and appreciate both of you. Thank you for making time for me. I know you're both busy, and yeah, I can't pull in for both of you, and can't wait to see what you do in Madden 26.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good luck to everybody.
And there we
Good
have
luck,
it.
everybody.
Mr. Denbrew.
I'll try to get it fired up tonight when I get home, but that'll be like 2 a.m. So.
Oh, there'll probably be people still up playing. Who knows?
I'm sure.
and Roger, I appreciate them both. And that's going to do it for OMFL Media Days, Day 4, Session 1. But we'll be back tonight, 9 o'clock, Penguins, Kobe. And then we're going to fire up some Battlefield tonight. And then tomorrow, all day again, Madden, giving away stickers and shirts and hats and everything else. So come hang out with us. Like, subscribe, come be a part of the family. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you. I love you. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.
Smash that like and subscribe.